Hello, splendid people. Welcome back to my channel. I am going to do another video. I haven't watched this one yet, so let's just watch it together. November
Hi,
4th.
baby Grozy. You like your cat tree right here? Yeah. We're taking the baby to the vet because it's nail clipping time, isn't it? Oh, are you mad about it? You don't like the vet,
Who
but they
does?
love you. We're currently waiting for the vet technician to come out and greet us, is what they call it. But look at, like, fall is here, folks. I personally love the look of leaves on the ground. It's just so pretty and peaceful.
To be honest, it does look quite nice. If I see how far fall has gotten into my country, there's just basically mostly trees that are having these beautiful yellow colored leaves, and that's essentially it where I live anyway. This really does look nice, but I also feel that if she had shot this maybe 3 to 4 weeks earlier, then the colors would have even been much nicer because the leaves would still have been on the trees. Just saying.
It's every 3 weeks that we just have like standard appointment to get Twinkie's nails trimmed. Twinkie's quicks on her nails are really long. And I know a lot of you say like, oh my God, you need to like cut her nails. We do. Every 3 weeks, we take her to the vet. We just get it done professionally because Twinkie, she has a hard time. She's one of those dogs that has like massive anxiety over it. So it's just easier to do it like professional. But yeah, her quicks are really long. So like her nails are naturally long because you don't cut the quicks. Absolutely not. But we're just waiting to go inside right now. It should be just like a couple more minutes.
Aww. Waddle, waddle, waddle. When she walks, look at her. She's so cute.
Hey, you
Her tail
guys. So I
wagging.
wanted to open this
Oh,
with
not
you.
yours.
There's
Twinkie.
this website called Plum Paper where you can like create your own planner. And I created an 18-month planner that started November 1st. I'm super excited that it came today because it's November 4th. So I'm going to be able to use it. It's a beautiful day to make plans. Yes, it absolutely is.
So November 4th is when she filmed this video. So now she's 10 days behind. I feel like she's slipping a little bit because it used to be a few days, then a week. Now we're at 10 days behind.
So this is what the package looks like. I haven't even opened it yet. I'm so excited. Embarrassingly enough, I am super indecisive. So planning this planner took me over a month until I finally truly decided on a cover because there was so many. And wow, this is massive. There's so many covers you could choose from. And
Jesus.
I am without a doubt so glad I chose this one. And you know what's funny about the actual cover? The
What?
covers are in like sections. This was in the teacher section, just the cover, not the planner. It was called Class Clown. I feel like anyone could use this cover.
Yeah, well.
Like, I'm no teacher
Yeah,
and I'm
no, I'm
using
not
it.
going to
Look
say
at her.
anything.
Oh my God. Okay. So, November 2022 all the way to April of 2024. Holy sh! So, I just want to show you like what it looks like so you guys can get an idea if it's something that you're interested in. So, there are like goals. It's like monthly highlights per month, birthdays, events, things to remember.
It's a
Mini
planner,
goals to help me
alright.
achieve this month's goal. Big things happening this month. Monthly phrase to live by. Steps I can take to have a better self-care, be healthier, challenge myself, make myself proud. Wow, this is so nice. you get to choose all of this. Like, it's so freaking awesome. Like, you get to choose the layout if you want times on it or
Blah
anything like that.
blah
And I don't
blah
like
blah
having
blah
times.
blah
I'm very
blah
much a
blah.
list person. I don't care what time I do something as long as I get it done. You can also like edit like things that you want to put in here. So
Edit?
there's
How do you
so
edit
many
on paper?
options, and one of them I did is a habit tracker for each month. So it looks like this. You just put your habits, and then you mark off if you did them or not. You know what I'm saying? And then at the end of each month, you say if you hit your goal, what was the reason for your outcome, the past month in 3 words, wellness scale.
What was the reason for your outcome? Oh my gosh. Is she actually going to have to take accountability for the things that she didn't achieve? Or will she just lie and say, it's my audience's fault? It's your fault. The respectful pieces of. But I doubt she'll show us any of that. It's just usually she shows us like an empty journal or says that, yeah, I've written in all these journals, they're full now, and we never get to see if she even wrote anything in it. So my hopes are not very high here.
For happiness, calmness, health, energy, etc. Your favorite thing you did this month, act of kindness, place you went, thing that surprised me, what can I improve on? Like, this is just so, like, this planner is literally perfection. And then another add on that I decided to add was each month there is a shopping list section.
Oh, yeah, you need those for sure. Let me see. Torrid. Torrid. Torrid? Hmm. Do I need another Torrid? Yeah, well, yeah. Let's put in another Torrid. Oh, and don't forget the Amazon. Of course, the Amazon. Like, maybe we need another container for something?
This is literally the most perfect planner I've ever seen, in my opinion. It's like everything that I love. It's big, it's list worthy, it's beautiful, it's everything I needed more. Okay, guys, so day 2, I weighed in at 495.4. And here I wanted to write it down in my little poster board. It's like a miniature version of a poster board. I wanted a bigger one, but we couldn't find them. So, November 4th, 495.4. That means I was down 0.8 overnight, which means to reach my goal in 100 days, well, now 99, I have to still lose 39.2 pounds. So in a future video, I do want to give you guys like keto updates, what I'm eating, what I'm doing, how I'm feeling, etc., etc. So don't worry, you will be finding that type of content soon. All right, folks, it's time.
I'm glad we
Toy
don't
mini
have to worry about
brands.
that.
I'm so excited.
Oh, another one of those.
I find so much joy in this. All right, one. Today we have a little amusement park moment. Oh, okay, I've actually never seen this in real life. 2. Oh my god, a little Ninja Turtle!
Teenage
Folks, I
Mutant
watched Ninja
Ninja
Turtle when I was like
Turtle.
actual toddler years. This is so nostalgic. Wow. Look how tiny.
Who is it?
3.
Which one is it?
What in the world? It's a little bot. The Bot Squad? I've never actually heard of that before, but look how cute.
Oh, yeah.
I think miniature things are just so adorable. I think that's like the main reason why I'm like starting to kind of collect these, not gonna lie.
You
And
can
so
put it on
far,
your
I have
shopping
no
list, in your
duplicates.
journal.
4. Oh, my ass spoke too soon. Okay, so they are different. This one's orange or red, and then this one's blue. So it's not a duplicate. Oh my god, I have 2 Ninja Turtles now.
Oh, yay.
Number 5, last but not least, is... Oh my god, is this like a little camera? Kitty Zoom Duo? Oh, this is too freaking cute. Look at that tiny camera, folks. Imagine if I vlogged off of that. So here's my collection so far.
I don't want
Now
to
we can
imagine.
add
No, thank you. No.
the rest. No duplicates. That's lucky. Does anyone else get too warm and cozy at home so they're like, whoop, I need to put on
Nope.
something a little more cooler?
Not here.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I am trying to not even turn on the heat like for the entire winter if possible, just because of the costs of heating and electricity right now. It's just terrible. I'd rather sit with like 2 sweaters and my bathrobe than turn on my heat. So, no, this winter I will never say, oh, I'm feeling so hot right now, so I'm just going to wear a t shirt. Not gonna happen.
Okay, you guys, so we're starting today off just straight to the point here. So we're on day 3, which is November 5th. I weighed in at 495.6, which means I have 39.4 to go to reach my goal by February 11th, which I need to put on this poster board. And as you can see, it is a different poster board. It's because I wrote day 3 on the other one, and then I wrote November 7th. I don't know why. And I was having massive,
Shady?
I don't know, I was going through a perfectionist situation type deal, and I didn't want to like cross it off. This is sloppy, but there is nothing like crossed off. I just don't want anything crossed off. So
Why does she have that goal specifically of 456.2? Is that because she 572.4 or 574.2? I don't remember what her alleged highest weight was, but this is like a very odd number to want to reach as a goal. 456.2. Why just not say 456 or 455 or whatever? I, I don't get it. And I don't think she explained why she chose that goal specifically. Maybe that's just me.
I restarted it, and instead of using a marker, I'm just using a pen. Like you guys care. Okay, guys,
Yeah,
so I
no,
want
we
to talk
don't.
a little bit about Ozempic. I feel like in my live stream, I was kind of blindsided. I wanted to talk about it when I was ready. A lot of people were asking in the chat, which I understand because I stopped talking about it. And this is why live streams are kind of hard, because it's like sometimes some topics I don't want to talk about, some I'm not ready to talk about. And it's different to ignore up to 10 times being asked the same question. But when it's more than that, a lot more than that, repeatedly for like an hour on end, it's kind of hard to ignore.
Yeah, well, you could have dealt with that by saying, look, guys, I see your questions about the Ozempic. I'm going to address them, but not right now. I will do it later in a vlog when I feel ready for it or something. She's blaming her audience, basically saying, yeah, you guys pushed me to speak about something that I wasn't ready to speak about, and I talked about the Ozempic before I was ready, and it was all because of you guys who kept asking me that same question over and over and over for an hour. No, it doesn't work like that. It does not work like that.
Unfortunately, when I first started Ozempic, which is something my doctor recommended to me, when I went and saw my doctor, she actually had a few weight loss medicines that I could use, and I chose Ozempic out of like the 3 or four that she suggested because I had heard so many good things about Ozempic. Obviously she knows my health and my health history,
I would hope
all my
so, yeah.
numbers, etc., etc. And I told her, I was diagnosed with gallstones almost a decade ago from rapid weight loss. I lost 89 pounds. I know those famous 89 lbs. I haven't talked about those in forever. I lost in 6 months. Rapid weight loss is considered 1 to 2 pounds a week over several weeks. If it's happening for months, rapid weight loss. And I had lost 89 pounds in 6 months. So I got gallstones from rapid weight loss. My gallbladder was just under attack constantly. The pain was.
I don't understand fully how this works with a gallbladder and gallstones. I mean, the way she is speaking about it now, it sounds like she was in pain all the time, and the doctors basically didn't do something about it or didn't do anything about it, and they just left it for a decade, and she's still suffering from gallstones. What is the reason why they haven't taken it out yet? Has she ever talked about that? I mean, I don't. I'm not a mega Amber follower. I know, like the past few years or so, but I found this very weird, to be honest. Um, but maybe somebody who knows about gallstones, gallbladders, and when they are taken out and when they're not taken out can enlighten me because, yeah, I am curious. I could Google it, but yeah.
Out of this world. It never got bad enough for me to get surgery. And I
Oh, okay. I spoke too soon. But I wonder when is it bad enough? I mean, if you've been living with gallstones for like a decade, isn't that bad enough if they keep, forming? Something doesn't make sense to me, but again, I'm not an expert. I'm no doctor, so maybe I just don't understand it.
always found it so strange that it had to reach a certain stage before you got surgery because the pain was already just tearing me apart. Like I would rock back and forth. I couldn't stop crying. Like that type of pain is like it takes away like functions of your brain when you're in that much pain. If you guys have had
It
gallstone
does,
attacks,
yes.
you know exactly what I'm talking about. I've never given birth, and I sadly don't get to experience that, even though that's something I truly want to experience. But people who have given birth and people who have also had gallstone attacks, they say that gallstone attacks hurt worse than birth. And I'm just like, damn. So, anyways, I told my doctor, she knew about my gallstones and stuff, but she was like, just asking me a question. She was like, do you show any more signs of it? Like, when's the last time you had an attack? And it made me realize, wow, I actually haven't had a gallstone attack. I've had maybe like one or two in the last 3+ years, which is crazy. So she was like,
That's
well,
not a lot,
they could have gotten better, and et
but
cetera, et cetera. And she was explaining how a lot of people have gallstones and they don't even know and they don't even have symptoms and stuff. She was like, let's put you on Ozempic, and if you ever feel like you have any, gallbladder problems, you need to tell me, and you're gonna have to get off of it. And I said, okay. And she was like, have
the
you ever had pancreas
sludge,
problems?
right?
And I said, actually, yes. It was like 2 years after I found out I had gallstones, I got pancreatitis. She was like, okay, that's not good either. But I, explained to her like I haven't felt pain. It's been years. I was just really motivated to, try another weight loss technique, weight loss tool, and I was just really motivated.
Really motivated to try another weight loss technique. That doesn't really sit well with me because she has tried a lot of different things. I mean, for sure, yeah. But has she really, really tried them? I mean, the infamous Optavia, whatever. What, 9 days? If she even made that? All of her attempts are failing after like a week max. How is that, trying another weight loss technique if you haven't really tried any of them seriously. You try something, you go off it, you say, "Oh no, it's not for me. This doesn't work for me." And then you do something else. You maybe do two things, and then you come back to that first thing that you said didn't help you, like Weight Watchers. How many times have you gone on them and off them and on them and off them? And this is not another technique for you to try to lose weight. This is your first real technique to lose weight, in my opinion. If we don't count the weight she lost because or at the same time of her cancer, I don't, it could be coincidental that she lost weight. It could have been due to her cancer. I don't know. But I don't agree with her saying this is another attempt that I'm going to try. No, just no.
And determined it was something I really wanted to try. She trusted that I would tell her if I had any issues, and I did tell her. And it was around the same time that they noticed from my CT scans that I have sludge in my gallbladder. So my
See,
doctor told
told
me, okay,
you the
we need to stop you with
sludge.
Ozempic. And I had a moment where I was like, can we just give it one more chance? Can we wait until I'm in pain one more time? Because I did not want to stop Ozempic. I wanted to keep increasing my dose, and I wanted to see how it would do for me. And I just wanted to get to like the highest dose there was. Truly didn't want to let people down. That, you know, I don't know. But I've also gotten.
What do you mean didn't want to let people down? What people? You mean the people in your environment, um like wifey or your mom? Your dad is alive, right? So, you know, your family, or do you mean your viewers? Because you go on a weight loss journey for yourself. You do not do it because you have viewers that you're doing it for. You can use them as like a motivation and ask them to help you if you're having a hard time. Some, but not all the time. I mean, you have a therapist now, right? I mean, you can use her to talk about things that you struggle with, weight loss wise and mental health wise, and everything that has to do with not feeling the best. But saying you didn't want to disappoint all the people, that sounds like you did not want to do um, the weight loss for yourself. And that's not a good idea. That's never a good idea.
Questions of people saying like, "What do you mean rapid weight loss? You didn't lose rapidly." And my doctor explained to me, which you can actually look it up and Google it as well. Rapid weight loss is when you lose 1 to 2 pounds or more a week from week on end. And not only did I do that over a decade ago when I first started having gallbladder problems, but I also did that this last year. I lost, it was like 106 in like 12 months. So when you do the math, that is rapid weight loss. So I don't know why people are, constantly just like trying to tell me that my doctor's wrong. I understand doctors aren't perfect. I have recently been misdiagnosed multiple times over the same issue, which is quite unfortunate. But I know how I got gallstones because I was there. I did the damn thing. I did lose weight rapidly. And gallstones also are triggered by yo-yo dieting and yo-yo like losing weight, like losing, gaining, and you guys know that. But yeah, it's been so long since I've had another gallbladder issue, and
I'm
here I am.
sighing because
I was having it and
why is she
said to my
keep
doctor
talking about
because
gallstones
I wanted to have
for,
that trust.
I don't know, 4 minutes
That's
now?
what
5 minutes
it
now?
was just like I know I need to
And I'm
just
sorry for the
follow what the
noises in the
doctor told me to
background. I
do.
was just,
And I didn't want to
watching
tell you
her
guys
and
yet.
listening to her and
I had to
trying to
process it
do something, but I'll do it after the video. So is that like the infamous, well, thing that you were not ready to talk about? You know, that thing that crushed you completely and that you weren't ready to talk about yet? Is that about the Ozempic, or did you just throw it in there as like little crumbles so we would keep watching you, and you decided to not speak about whatever it was that you were trying to feed us? Well, with you, I don't know. I guess you can never be sure what your reasons are, Amber. I mean, you're not saying that this is that thing that crushed you, but you also never came back to us about that. So that's still up in the air about what it was about. And not that I specifically care too much, but if you say something like that and you say that you will mention it someday, you will talk about it someday, then maybe you should. Or I don't know. It's just kind of the same thing as the Ozempic, I guess. I mean, yeah, I just said that you talk about it when you're ready, but if you throw out little crumbs like that, you want the audience to remain invested in you, then at some point you cannot keep doing that and saying, "Oh, I'm going through such a hard time, but I'm not going to talk about it now. Not ready," which is totally fine. As I said with the Ozempic, you decide when you tell something. I just had the feeling that you drop certain hints and certain clues and certain crumbs for us to pick up to keep watching you, and then something else happens that you keep us engaged with, and when that's over there's something else that will follow you, and you never address the thing that you said you were going to address. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but let's just keep on watching. Yeah, that's kind of rude. I have to admit. Um, but how are you planning to lose weight now that you're off the Ozempic? I think that's the question that you should address now, and not, I kind of get, I kind of get feeling betrayed by your body in a way, but okay, you feel that way, but now it's up to you to find a different way to keep on losing weight and not, keep on keeping your head at this negative space and um, blame your body for not being able to lose weight like you basically did with the lipedema. It's like you found another reason to say, oh no, my body is working against me. It's not me, it's my body. Look, I have the lipedema that makes it hard for me to lose weight, so I have a reason. Now it's the side effects that caused your doctor to tell you to go off the Ozempic. So it's your body that's working against you again. That's Yeah, that can be hard. But as said, what are you going to do instead of the Ozempic, and what are you planning to do for your weight loss now? instead of blaming it on your body and keeping it that way and not doing anything much, because the past three weigh-ins, I don't really see any real progress. And that's not because you want to take it slowly, it's just because there is no weight loss.
Like, it's not my fault that I have lipedema. I feel like I'm having to explain myself so much, but lipedema is not a problem because I'm fat, which is crazy because I feel like a lot of my issues um, have directly been because of my weight. Something else that people ask me is like, "Are you health at every size? Why don't you ever blame your weight for your problems?" Ma'am, what? I am anti health at every size, and I will always be anti health at every
Good.
size. And I do know that my weight plays a problem in a lot of my health problems. Also, back to the gallbladder. I did also get some comments about how you can get sludge in your gallbladder from high cholesterol. I know my doctor also told me that, and my cholesterol is actually normal. Like, I've never had problems with my cholesterol or anything like that, so that's definitely not anything. Like, I just feel like, oh my god, I just literally feel like I am constantly having to explain myself to people, and I hope that I will get better with that. Maybe better with explaining myself and answering questions that frustrate me. I just have been seeing so many people like thinking that they know my health records, and it is so weird. It is so weird. That might be one of the weirdest things about people.
Well, yes, but also you do mention a lot of your health problems and you don't fully explain them or what happened to them. And also, you tend to have diagnoses that maybe are not diagnoses. And for instance, I know more people have pointed this out, and I keep pointing it out, is that you were diagnosed with being bipolar in a 1 hour session where you had three other mental health problems diagnosed. That's simply not possible. And doctors may tell you, you know, it could be this, it could be that, it could be such, it could be anything. But whenever you hear that, you come on YouTube and you tell us that, and then you never actually finish if it was that problem or not. I mean, the whole lung thing, eh, well, we kind of went from beginning to end. So I don't agree with people saying that you baited us or anything like that. I do think you may have misunderstood when they said it could be this, it could be that, and you took it as a diagnosis, but you explained and you kept us updated, which you do not do with a lot of your problems. And even if you do, it's like you blame your problems on that diagnosis. Like, if your mood is a bit elevated, it's like, oh yeah, it's my bipolar because I'm manic. And if I'm depressed, oh, it's my bipolar. But people do not believe you because you do not, you've never really told us what are, the things that you recognize in being bipolar. You just said, I've always had a suspicion that I had it. Why? Why did you always have a suspicion that you have bipolar disorder? And I don't know. There's something weird about this whole, yeah, you guys take it and run with it, but that's exactly what you do. You take a diagnosis and run with it, and we basically do the same. But when we do it, it's weird, it's frustrating, it shouldn't happen, and yada yada yada. But it is fine when you do it, and then people get frustrated with you, and then you get upset again for us getting frustrated with you, and you go on a rage, And it's like this weird ass circle that you're in, or that we are actually in with you. When is it going to stop? When are you waiting for a definite diagnosis? Or if you want to have us follow you on a health journey, keep the people updated and not say, like, I might have this and then not mention it again until people start to speculate about it and you get frustrated because they do speculate about it. Am I making any sense? Oh, crap.
Like, I am clearly the focal point in this community that I don't know how to get rid of the people who just insinuate that they know my health records and that they're my doctor, and I want those people to like either stop or just like go, because I just want love and kindness, and I want me to be kind to you guys, and I just feel like it's not kind when I'm constantly feeling like I'm
Then
answering
stop
hate. And
throwing around
it's it's
crumbs
just
about your
time that,
health
like,
and
I
never
stand up for
addressing it
myself
again,
to
because
a certain
that is what
degree. Obviously,
people
there's just so
take
much drama
to
all the time
speculate
and so many
with.
lies that people say about me and things that I just find absolutely ridiculous. Like, but then there's things that are important to me, and my health has become very important to me lately. It's something that I'm like passionate about. I'm passionate about fixing and changing my life, and it's so hard to do. And like, so many people just have the wrong idea of me, or they're like assuming things, and then people start believing me. And some is
You're passionate about changing your life, but I haven't really seen you do anything that's different from before. So what is it that you're so enthusiastic about, is or passionate about it? I may use your own words.
literally what reaction channels create. Like, they're creating a place for this to continue, and I don't know. They don't care. I probably shouldn't care, but I do care. I do care. Like, I want to be happy, and right now, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with the community that is surrounding me. I'm not, and I'm
If you essentially not watch your any reaction channels and you just focus on your thing, be honest with yourself and your public, then you do not need to feel unhappy with the community that surrounds you. I mean, you get back what you put in, and maybe you're not putting in the right things. So maybe work on that. I mean, maybe you could use that new planner that you bought and write down goals and things to do and things to talk about on your YouTube video, and read it back and think if it's a good idea to mention XYZ, if it's like a little breadcrumb that you throw out there to keep people engaged and to wonder if it's of importance to you. If there are reaction channels that take something and, in your words, make like rumors about it, then don't watch the reaction channels. I mean, it should be as easy as that. If it, if it bothers you that much, then don't watch any reaction channels. Not yours, not Chantel's, not anyone's. Just do your watch videos that make you happy, which are not about you, and stop blaming your audience and the reaction channels for your bad mental health, because that's not fair. I mean, yes, you get a lot of hate, and no, I don't think you should be getting that much hate or that kind of hate, but you're also doing something wrong here. And I'm not a vlogger, so I don't want to be. So I don't know. I cannot help you change things up to, feel better about your channel and about your community. But maybe you should watch a few vlogs from other people and see how they do it and take notes. And maybe then you'll build up a community. Watch Tammy Lemon. Lemon. I mean, she's a bit like you. She's not you, but she's a bit like you. Watch how she interacts with her audience and why she gets the reactions that she gets. Take notes from her, even though she's not on YouTube as long as she is. She's obviously doing something.
I'm having a hard time trying to be myself and share what I truly want to share with the people who support me, like truly, truly support me. I don't know. I'm rambling. I need to stop.
Yeah, so am I.
I don't know. I don't know how to figure it out. I don't know. So right now we're just kind of going with the flow, and if there's things I feel like I need to answer, then I'm gonna do it. People who watch me and support me, love me, and actually like me as a person, like I love you, and you guys know that. Like I never
Yes,
have any ill intent towards you guys.
focus on the people that support you and shove aside as much as you can the people that do not support you or are part of hater nation. It's it should be as simple as that. But I know it can be hard to read all these negative negative things about you, but you also, as said, you have a lot of people who do support you and focus on them, build your community around them, and when you stop addressing the haters, you stop feeding them so that they don't get, this reaction back, which is what they are after. Stop reacting to that. Stop reacting to the negativity. And once you do that and you focus purely on your positive public, thank you, I lost the wording there, on your positive public and your positive audience, then things might start to feel a whole lot different and there may be a whole new vibe around your channel that you can actually like sense, and that will make you more happy to continue doing YouTube and to live your life, and perhaps even make you more motivated to make changes to your life.
And I don't mean to rant all the time or like clear up rumors. If that frustrates anyone, then I'm truly sorry. I just, in my heart, I feel like I have to do this right now. There's just certain things that I just want to clarify or say because there has been so many rumors from years ago that I just let build up, build up, build up, and now those
Rain
rumors are
on
real to
petals
people,
each
and it's like
drop.
if I can just nip it in the butt, then I want to do that.
Yeah, same.
Wanted it
No, no,
because
no, no, no,
Donald.
no. Well, that's it from me for now. I picked apart her video again completely, and my reactions are still way too long and probably boring. Well, I will learn, hopefully, to keep it short and concise, which probably is never going to happen because that's always been a problem of mine. So either you go with it or you don't. And I hope you go with it, of course. And then I will see you guys in my next video. It might be an Amberlynn video, it might be something totally different. And yeah, I'm gonna keep that a surprise for you and for myself. So I will leave it at this and I will say goodbye and have a very nice evening, y'all. And see you soon.